Hello, my name is Zach Lowry, and today I would like to talk about sensitivity analysis, specifically in terms of capital budgeting. So, getting into why we use it, how do you use it, how do you build it, why it's important, and what that risk looks like. So, why use it? It it really gives you a prediction and adds credibility to the capital budget. It allows you to look at variables that you may not be able to see now that might not be important this month, but you see it'll be a problem in 2 months. Or it gives you the ability to see things in a worst case scenario, right? So the market downturns, there's new competitors in the area. It allows you to look at all those things and really attach a number, a risk value to that. Like I said, it gives you better indication of the environmental changes if you factor those in during the qualitative stage. Um, and it really gives you the ability to look at what ifs. So, what if you have a new competitor? What if the market downturns 10%? What if, in the case of a granite business, what if there are less homes being remodeled in the area due to the economy? What does it look like as far as new builds? Are there new subdivisions? Is one completing and one not forecasted for 6 months? So, sensitivity analysis really enables you to add validity and a bit of comfort, really, to your budget analysis. So, getting into how you do that, right? So, qualitative, quantitative steps to do the sensitivity analysis. Qualitative is the planning phase, if you will. It's identifying all those variables that you want to factor in and look at, such as the introduction of a new business into the area. In terms of the granite business, again, it's adding a new crew of two that will affect your monthly cash flow. Are there any assumptions based off of the environment that you want to look at? So, qualitative is the planning portion of the sensitivity analysis. Quantitative is actually conducting the research to give you that value. So it decides what medium you want to use. Most people would use Excel because of the formulas that you can use and the ease of viewership. Um, but this is where you're doing the meat and potatoes of the analysis. This is where you're running those formulas. You're getting the numerical value to the variables that you already decided in the quantitative. And this is where you see the trends. This is where you see the worst case, the best case, or what exactly you wanted to look for in the capital budgeting. So, incorporating risk into this. Risk is incredibly important. It is not always known. So, during the qualitative stage, you can factor in some variables that you might see as worst case scenario. It's extremely naive to think that you can create a budget for a small company, a multi-million, a multi-billion dollar company, and things not encroach into that affects it, whether it be an emergency, whether it be an equipment failure that you need to get fixed or repurchase, whether two people quit and you need to rehire. I mean, it can be a multitude of things. So incorporating risk into capital budgeting is really a lifesaver. Um, it allows you to see, like I said, the most pessimistic and the most optimistic um, outcomes that you could expect. It could also help you identify the most impactful variables. So you might be super concerned about the amount of remodels, but then you realize that it might not be as impactful because there's a huge positive trend towards new builds in terms of the granite business again. So it really shows you where you should focus, where you should be concerned, and where it really might not matter. So, in summary, the sensitivity analysis really determines the risk and factors that could affect your budget. It shows you how sensitive some of those things are. It can literally save your business by understanding the variables that affect your cash flow and when and why, and worst case scenarios. And to conduct the analysis, you really need quantitative and qualitative steps and incorporate risk to give you that full scope picture. This concludes my briefing. Thank you.